Hello, my name is Kyra Williams. I'm going to be performing this speech for my Communications 101 class. Before I get into my speech, though, I would like to kind of touch base with one very obvious issue. My professor does require me to have an audience of 5 people, presently. But unfortunately, because of some unforeseen circumstances, to say the least, excuse me, my family can't be here at this current time, and I do still need to complete my assignment. So I will just be talking to you all here, my YouTube audience today. So back to the speech. My name is Kyra Williams, and I would like to cover first aid as far as how it's applied to burns and burn injuries. This can be applied to yourself or applied to a friend, family, a neighbor, a stranger off the street, okay? I also have prepackaged a little baggie of first aid essentials that will be useful. First, I would like to go over the categories of burns. There are 3 different categories. That would be first, second, and third degree burns. Then I would like to elaborate on what those burns look like. Then we'll go into how to treat burns as far as first aid goes, along with what kind of materials you will need to issue said treatment. Lastly, then we'll go into when to be concerned and when to seek outside help. Also, when it will not be a question, when it will be obvious that you need outside help, i.e. a trauma center, a major hospital, local hospital, or a burn center, because those 3 can be one, but they don't all simultaneously exist, if that makes sense. Just because something is a trauma center does not mean it is a burn center, and so on and so forth. But we'll be getting into that today. Now that you know what we'll be talking about, let's get into these categories of burns, right? So we want to start with our first degree burn, which is also known as a superficial burn. I like to tell people to kind of remember it as superficial, fake, shallow, on the surface. All that stuff is kind of synonymous, right? Now, when you apply it to a medical setting, that means that it only affects the top layer of your skin, being your your epidermis. Being that top layer of the skin that we see on the outside, right? Now we want to think sunburns, even steam burns, like the minor steam burns. Those can be categorized